Greetings, Red is Power here with the first special look at the brand new Saban's Power Rangers 2017 movie, action figures, and deluxe Zords. And today we're going to be taking a look at none other than the T-Rex Battle Zord with Red Ranger in an elongated video review. You're welcome. So, anyway, having said that, let's go ahead and not waste time and get directly to the packaging, as it is partake of every single video review when I can. Here it is. As you can see, it is not your standard packaging for most Power Ranger toys out there from Bandai America. This is actually pretty different. As you can see, there's no protective clamshell for the actual deluxe Zord that was here. The only protection that there is for the actual cannon here and the missiles that were here. And that's it. The T-Rex is just simply laid out on display of this thing where little kids can take their dirty, grimy hands and just go all over the place with the Zord. That can be quite the mess, especially when you're trying to pick one up pretty clean. And if you're not careful around this time of the year, there could be some thieves. I'm just saying, I'm not judging anybody, but yeah, you could be missing a leg, you could be missing the tail, you could even be missing the Red Ranger, which would be right here, and we'll get to him very shortly. But anyway, as you can see, we got a little bit of some displayed information here for the front of the packaging. We got Missile Blast, Try Me, which I haven't done yet. Ages 4 and up for this thing. T-Rex Battle Zord with Red Ranger down here. We got this advertiser, whatever. I can't even say it. We got Collect and Build the Colossal Megazord, showcasing all 5 Dinozords combined into the Colossal Megazord, which stands at over 2 feet tall. That's going to be awesome. Nothing much on the side, so let's go ahead and get to the back of the packaging here. And what we've got here is the Power Rangers logo, which is more phenomenal. I love this design. The T-Rex Zord itself, which looks okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We got a little bit of some information going on here about the features. A Ranger's cockpit, which is obviously the inside of the mouth of the T-Rex for the Red Ranger. Battle sounds, we'll get to it shortly. Dual missile firing action, which is obviously some push missiles. So there you got that. Jason's voice. I seriously doubt it. I will be the judge of that one. Anyway. And on this side here, we've got a better, bigger, nice quality image of the Colossal Megazord, showcasing all 5 Dinozords right beside it. So there we got the T-Rex, we got the Pterodactyl, we got the Saber-Tooth Tiger, we got the Triceratops, and we got the Spider Zord. Collect them all. So, that takes care of, you know what, the hell with it. That takes care of the packaging. Sue me. So anyway, let's go ahead and bring in the Red Ranger's T-Rex Battle Zord. The packaging came back. Give me a minute to get that out of here. So there we got that, and it is actually missing a couple of things. I have not fully assembled it still. What we got here is the actual Megazord helmet. So I'll go ahead and show that off first since it's in my hands. It's really different from the original Dino Megazord head. I'm not judging. I'll pass all final judgment when I see the movie, but from what it looks like, the detail on it is pretty freaking sweet. I gotta be honest. And I do like how it actually has, you know, to contribute to the Pink Ranger's Dino Zord, which is the pterodactyl for the helmet, which obviously is going to make up the helmet. So it's nice it's actually pink instead of being red. So pretty cool. I like it. I do like the metallic color that's going on for the visor piece. But there's not much else to really say about this. As you can see, it's missing a lot of paint. Or maybe it does look like this in the movie. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Anyway, for the price point of $40, I do expect a little more of a paint job out of this. Even though we didn't get it, I'm not going to judge it on the paint. This is the first actual Power Rangers movie toy that I'm reviewing on this channel. So I'm going to be a little biased about it, okay? I will cut it some slack. But not next time. Anyway, having said that, we also got the cannon here, which still got the tab piece here, which, you know, I will tell you guys to keep this thing, because you can actually slide it out, and you can slide it back in, and this thing right here, this button that activates all the sound features, is trigger happy. You don't really have to press this thing. I mean, if you are just trying to grip this thing and trying to pull it out of the T-Rex to combine it into Megazord, or to put it on the side arm for the Megazord, you're always going to hit this button in some fashion. and it's always going to make sounds. And not to spoil any of the sound effects right now, and that's the reason why I got the tab. It's still in place, so as you can see, not working. So there you go, and you don't waste the batteries. Ingenious. Anyway, let's get to now the T-Rex. So here it is. It's cool. I really do like the design of the T-Rex. I really don't have any complaints about it. I know, blasphemy, curse you, Red is power. You got so much to complain about the Mastodon, but you don't have anything to complain about the T-Rex. Well, hang on, let me explain. You see, I have judged all 5 Dinozords at this point, and I really do like 4 of them, except for one of them, which happens to be the Mastodon, because the Mastodon is a lie. It's not a Mastodon, it is a spider. It has 8 legs, and I know some people have said the Triceratops has 6 legs, but you know what? It doesn't have 8 legs. That is my defense. Anyway, having said that, oh, and it does look like a Triceratops still. Okay, so anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a good look at the Battlezord T-Rex, whatever they're calling it on the packaging. It has no eyes. The cockpit is obviously the eyes. It's also for the pilot. But since they could not put that feature into play for this thing, what you can do is take the little Red Ranger minifigure here, which we'll get a good look at really quickly. So there's that. He does actually have some articulation. The paint job's kind of crappy on him, but hey, it's to be expected for something this small. So yeah, he's about the size of a quarter. That's the size comparisons. So anyway, let's go ahead and put him inside like so, as featured on the back of the packaging. If I can get him in properly. So there we go. Now that he's sitting flush, just close it up. And obviously he just swallowed the Red Ranger. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh no, he's still there. Anyway, that's how it is. Yeah. So, obviously, this cannot be used. I mean, it would have been nice if we could actually fit the Red Ranger in the cockpit. That would have made better sense instead of having this as the cockpit, which, of course, when the T-Rex is, like, screaming at an evil space alien that's the size of a skyscraper, obviously, the Red Ranger is obviously going to get blown out by the sound waves, and he's going to fall to its doom. Yeah, I'm just saying. Nothing like taking my mighty T-Rex Zord for a stroll around the park after a good fight against evil. Wait a minute, what's that? An evil space alien! Pathetic fool! Nothing can stop the awesome might of Krang, the all-powerful! Well, obviously you've never tangled with a Power Ranger before. Zordon, don't bother calling the other Rangers. I've got this one. T-Rex Zord, it's time for battle! Wait, what are you doing? This is the exact reason why I told Alpha to install seatbelts to the Zords. Oh, you stupid, dome-headed pea-brain with floodlights. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's that. I mean, we really don't need the Red Ranger anymore. I've just shown off basically what he does. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get to some articulation points on this thing before we get to the firing feature on the T-Rex. So, what we got here is some swivel joints for what is the arms, or, you know, cannon arms, because we got a laser cannon here, we got another laser cannon here that's actually bigger, which obviously has the missile firing feature on not just the left side, but also the right side. Simple enough, just push down, and there you go. There goes the missile. Now that I have retrieved the missile, let's put that back real quickly. I think it's in there. No, hold on. There we go. Now I heard it click into place, so there's that. Okay, so obviously articulation, outside of just the arms, the jaw opens up and down, but it opens up on the wrong portion. It should be the lower portion that opens up, but I'm just saying. But forget that, right? So, yeah, it's a toy. It's not that big of a deal. The head just, you know, opens and closes. There's that. The legs. Got some articulation. Goes around complete 360 on a very weak ratchet joint. So, as you can see, it does have some clicks, but it's very weak. So, you can break in between the middle to get better stances out of the T-Rex. Maybe even in a running pose if you wanted to, but it's kind of hard to balance out the T-Rex, and I'm not going to try on this video. So, there's that. The knees actually do have some articulation as well. There's a click. There's another click. A click. click, and yeah, you can make it look like the T-Rex broke its legs, but that's because it transforms into, obviously, the arms for the Megazord. Very tight clicks, by the way, as you can see. That's loud. Very loud and very annoying. But, having said that, when it's holding some weapons, spoiler alert, it really can't hold them too well without, like, just really drooping all over the place. So, but if you got it clicked into a certain position like this, it will hold the weapons just fine. So there you got that information. Tail doesn't do anything. It has no articulation at all. And that's really it for the articulation on the Battle T-Rex Zord. So, yeah. Not much else to really say about that, so let's go ahead and go on to the next thing, which is obviously the cannon. I'll go ahead and tab this on the top here. Easier said than done. Let's go ahead and pull off the tab and listen to some very nice power sounds and the Red Ranger's voice, which is Jason. Yeah, obviously.
T-Rex Zord, it's time for battle.
It's pretty loud. I'm sure you can actually hear what's going on here. We got an explosion. We got another explosion.
1, 2, 3.
We got a countdown and lasers firing and another explosion 3 seconds later and a repeat.
It's time for battle.
But having said that, after he says that, if you press down this button constantly, it will actually keep repeating the laser blasts.
T-Rex Zord.
Well, I wasted my time. There we go. See? So that's cool. A little more extra play feature. I do like that, and I'm sure kids will enjoy that as well. So there you have that. And if you waste like maybe 5 seconds, it'll go back to repeating the original thing.
1, 2.
Oh, make me a liar. Anyway, there's that. Let's go ahead and get this off now. Get off! So there we got that. I'm going to go ahead and put the tab in so I don't waste the batteries and don't annoy the crap out of you guys in this video. So there you got that. So we're basically done with the T-Rex. Let's go ahead and turn it into its last feature, which is obviously transforming it into the upper portion of the Colossal Megazord. Simple enough. Slide out the arms to start off with, since they're on very easy pegs that just slide out pretty easily. Take the tail off on the back. It comes off on a slider joint, so there's that. And T-Rex just died on me, apparently. Yes, it does have a gaping hole at the bottom. That's where the helmet stores in place, but it's very difficult to get it in there anyway, so it's a good thing I left that off. Let's go ahead and decapitate the T-Rex head off of... Yeah, this was easier said than done. There we go. Pretty tight pegs. I don't see how ages 4 and up can actually comply with this toy, considering that these are some very tight pegs. I'm going to have to take these legs off of camera because I'm sure I'm going to hit something here that I'm going to have a hard time replacing. So, there's one leg. Take off the other one. Yeah. Nothing like a little elbow grease. Oh, yeah, boy. So, there we got that. Yeah, it's a parts former, and that's probably one of the biggest complaints from a lot of YouTube reviewers right now that's reviewing this thing, but big deal with it. Having said that, let's go ahead and transform the legs into the arms. This is the left, obviously, because there's the thumb. And there's the right leg, which, you know, that's the right arm is what I meant. So, tab this in. Same thing here, tab this in. Easier said than done. Off camera. There we go. So there we got that. It's also on nice clicks. Yeah, very nice. What you do with the T-Rex head is you put it on the back here. Nice. So, these portions here, which are the arms for the T-Rex, they don't go anywhere just yet. We do not have the pterodactyl, which these apply to the wings. So, set them aside for now. This portion here for the tail is obviously a sword. If you wanted to, you can tab this into the hand right now. Doesn't hold on too well, and as you can see, it droops. See? It droops. It's too heavy for the arms. Having said that though, like I said originally, click it into place and then it will hold it just fine. See, it's not drooping anymore. So there you got that. Let's just put that aside now. So, anyway, last portion of the transformation is to pop on the head. And there you go. There is what we've got so far out of the Colossal Megazord, which is obviously the upper portion, which isn't bad. This is a really nice start. I do like this thing, and yes, it does definitely remind me of Gladiator from Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. So yeah, I know somebody mentioned that earlier, but hey, there you go. Now I'm mentioning it because that's what it looks like. It definitely reminds me of like Phase 2 of Gladiator. So, you know, it is what it is, whatever. And I do like this design. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really good. And this is just a toy form. We haven't actually seen what the Megazord looks like in this complete CGI form. This looks good. I don't care what anybody says right now. No ands, ifs, or buts coming from me. I do like the T-Rex Battle Zord. I do like the upper portion of the Megazord's design. So cool. Would have been nice if the helmet was actually silver instead of this dull gray plastic, but whatever, it is what it is. I would have taken this kind of gray plastic over the dull gray, but again, whatever. It is what it is. So articulation, we got a swivel for the head. We got a rotation on a nice clicking joint. Unfortunately, no in or out, but hey, deal with it. And we do have elbow joints, which do have clicks. So there you got that. So yeah, I mean, we do have actually a little more than your standard amount of articulation so far with Megazords of a deluxe scale. And for quick size comparisons, why not? Here is the Red Ranger minifigure compared to it. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but hey, it's not bad, unless, of course, the Rangers are inside the visor piece here for the cockpit. Then it doesn't make sense, but hey, whatever, now we know. It's not bad of a scale. Use your imagination. And yeah, you can take the cannon here and you can put it in the arm there. Or should I say the hand, and then you can obviously go with a Megatron thing here and you can put it on the side, and there you go. That's it. So this video has gone on for about almost 17 minutes now, going by my counter. I'm gonna have to cut it just a little short, but hey, YouTube, I hope you're getting your money's worth out of me here. You wanted me to do elongated videos, you wanted me to go back to 10-minute videos here and there. I don't mind doing it. Hell, I might even break these up into halves. I might actually still do concise video reviews and proper video reviews just to please everyone. It's very hard to do that, but hey, since YouTube is now changing their algorithm again, I've got to do some things that I really hate doing. So let me go ahead and just go ahead and say, if you have not already done so, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more video reviews from yours truly about some more Power Rangers movie material that's coming very shortly. How shortly? I don't know. It all depends on how soon Bandai America can get this stuff over here. Having said that though, if you like today's video review, hit the like button. And this is Red is Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you whenever you see me. Oh, and yeah, go out and buy this thing because it's definitely awesome.